Hello and welcome back to Cody 60 Plays Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Last time, we did all the remaining quests that were available during the day in Grandel. It appears we are done with most quests in Grandel until we deal with a certain person's missing food. I'm not doing that quest. And did a couple leveling against some unique monsters and fog beasts, and immediately tried going after the dragon from the leveling session and went down very quickly. This time, we're continuing onwards with the quiet moments. We did one of these very early on before we went to Companion's Cape in session 1. This time, we're doing all of them, because I know where all of them are. All grown up is a quiet moment between Nene and Shulk. Oh, brother, sister Pawn. Hope they're not giving Mama Pawn too much trouble buckets.
Nene, there you are. Something the matter? Kino's been looking for you. Something about stubbing his toe? Never change. Nene will rub back later and go, there. You're a good sister, Nene. Or maybe more like a mum. By the way, what were you doing out here, Nene? Nene been reminiscing about Frontier Village, tiny bit.
About Frontier Village.
So, that's where you were living before?
Yep. In past, Nene always adventure into Magna Forest with brother Sister Pond and climb trees every day.
This is an early one because last one of the previous parts we did, we had a talk about climbing trees and Nene having a little fear. This goes off. I mean, this one actually fits here depending on, the fact that you know it.
Wow, I had no idea. Wait, was this after Ricky joined us? So that must mean...
Yep. Before Nene became friends with Mr. Shulk and friends here, we actually met 1 year ago, back in Frontier Village. Dadapon, stomach rumbly.
Oh wow! Cutscenes from the actual game without any of the... Oh wait, actually with the armor that was equipped at the time. I mean, other things we had there were done.
I'm sorry, I feel kind of bad about this now. Though, in my defense, you've really grown. It's almost like you're a whole different Noppon.
In Noppon biology, aged between 10 and 15.
10 and 15 often experience growth spurts. Oh, and that's the other thing. It's only been 1 year since the original.
I never knew that a Noppon could grow that much in a single year.
Now Mr. Shulk can rely on personal Nene more than ever.
We can always
Well,
count on Noppon.
Ricky was Hero Pawn last year. Now we have 2 Hero Pawns.
But Nene have these moments lately when get teeny bit lonely.
Ah.
Poor Hum, Mr. Shulk, such chowhound.
Such chowhound.
I think that was me.
Nene prepare some grub, too sweet. Now, Mr. Shulk, go cook Kino and Miss Melia and tell to wash up.
We thought she was so grown up for always taking care of Kino. But really, she's just a kid. No wonder she's lonely.
Mr. Shulk, something happened? Tell me too rumbly to move, or what?
Wait, I've got it.
Mama?
up all the others. Then after, we can all chip in with a meal. It'll be more fun that way.
Sure.
Would not say no.
Dang, Shulk. You've actually grown since you're... Okay, I say I don't really care for Shulk. After that little exchange, I like him more now. Now for the Junk's quiet moment. That's literally right up here. This has to be Shulk. Oh. Quiet moment between Melia and Kino, and it must be at night. Very interesting. And doldrums.
Such very depressed.
Such very depressed.
What is it, Kino? Has something happened?
Miss Melly.
Why the silence?
This is probably happening when you go in for the first aid kit for the one quest.
Allowed to be moody. It's sensitive, especially at age of now.
I see. Then I hope you'll forgive me. So something worrying you? Anything you care to discuss with me?
Doubt if can help.
Doubt if can help.
Maybe Miss Melly have some advice.
Oh, very well. In that case, I'm all ears.
Kino follow Miss Melly and Shaw calls Skoggy like to come with.
Like to come with, yes.
Quite.
But at start, Kino never think Kino come to such very far away place. That why, when Kino leave, Kino not say bye-bye to Mama.
Oh. He was hoping to get back quickly.
To pay. Mama Pun angry. Monster look like chew toy. Just thought of remember makes move go plunge.
Did Oka really have such force of character? But don't fret.
It's only because she worries.
It's only because
Yeah.
she worries about you.
But never take a mother's wrath lightly.
It's a sign that you are loved dearly, Kino.
Miss Melly sure.
Yes. I'd say she only scolds you because she cares.
Mama Pun get angry because love. Kino not really understand.
Look at it this way. Kino,
Yeah,
if
that
you
is
ever
the
left
very
her,
pinnacle
she
idea of
would be sad that she wants.
confusion. Right there.
When she scolds you, it's to try and ensure that you don't put yourself in harm's way. So, do not think it cruelty.
Kino no. Everything resolved. If Miss Melly just ask Mama Pun to tone down harsh.
Nah, unfortunately, I don't think Melia is gonna be.
Gentling up on.
No. That I can't do.
No, it's like, yeah, nope.
I know.
You really need me to explain. Isn't it the mark of a hero pond to take responsibility for their own actions?
Isn't the mark of a hero pond to take responsibility for their own actions?
If you wanted to come with us, you should have asked Ricky and Oka's permission to begin with. Don't you think that's what a hero pond ought to do? You'll find as you go through life, similar situations may reoccur. If they do, and if you act the way you did this time, nobody will acknowledge you as a true hero pond.
Miss Melly so Kino admit defeat. Sneaking on the boat was naughty behavior.
Kino, once you realize you have done wrong, you must reflect on it and rectify it as soon as you can. If you let the chance slip you by, you may not get another.
So when is Trunks getting repaired?
From now, Kino promised to never follow
Friends all sneaky Scully again.
Oh.
Yeah.
It seems what you did
Well,
was to cause Oka undue concern. So you'll have to accept your punishment, put time into self-reflection, and next time, simply do better. That is the behavior that will let you grow on your path as a mighty hero.
Understood. Kino promise.
I wonder if he really understood.
maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It's all in the past currently. Okay, the next quiet moment is actually in the front of Quarry Colonnade inside the mine. this one's been sitting here for a bit. Anytime, and I need Nene back in the party. And it's Shulk with her again. Interesting. Strength and unity. Very interesting.
Why Mr. Shulk stopped so...
I was just thinking about the cave near Colony 9. Do you know it?
The cave near Colony 9. It's called Tefra Cave.
Nene tag along once with group of hum-hum.
Went to fetch ether cylinders.
I've done that too sometimes. Went with Ryan a couple of times.
Mama, hooray for twinsies!
During rebuilding efforts. Yeah.
You did your part to help Nene. Thanks for that.
It not thing that need thanks per se. Just
Doing civic duty.
Must stay friends and work together with all peoples that live in world.
That's right.
Yeah, she does act more mature for her age.
Lot of angry scuffles. Fight between neighbors bad. Should watch Nene and Kino. Learn to everyone play nice.
Well, I wouldn't say the people here are enemies exactly.
They just don't know how to work out their
They don't know
feelings.
how to work out their feelings.
That just fancy way of saying fighting?
It's not exactly like fighting. Both sides do understand each other, but their paths took them in different directions.
What Mr. Shock mean?
If the two sides had simply hated each other, they wouldn't just leave. They tried to drive the other side out by force.
They tried to drive out by force, yep.
Not what they did. They still have common ground to stand on. And Melly is here now. They just need some time to mull things over.
Mr. Shock is very kind person. Very different from Mama Pon.
Very different from
When
Mama
Nene
Pon.
and Kino get into bad fight, Mama Pon spank first.
Then ask
Then
questions.
Nene and Kino always in tears, but always say sorries and make up with hug. End of end, friendship become much stronger.
Yeah.
Also, everyone in Colony 9 was friends from start of start.
From start of
Well,
start.
That's because everyone there was working to help rebuild.
But dreams of people here
Oh, really?
from each
All
other.
that different?
For now, yes.
Okay, that was a little bit of a tongue twister. I don't think that was properly translated.
Nene will wait until Miss Melia make dreams of but if dream of Miss Melia
Not go through to everyone.
Nene will
give vicious spankings and
Not even Shulk.
me as well.
Ah. Well, since we're past most of the story portions, that never comes to be. I would have laughed hard, very hard though, if that actually happened. Did this one actually? Nope, he's still here. Okay. Family relations. Okay, yeah, this one's probably right after that you come
seem like
meeting back up with Tyrea for the first time.
Maybe so.
More mellow than before.
Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea?
Well, it's...
Complicated.
I'm just not quite sure. For one, Tyrea and I had never met until...
Had
1
never
year
met
ago.
till 1 year ago.
Too far apart, or
I was not allowed to venture outside. Moreover, I never even knew of her existence. She, on the other hand, seemed to know about me. We...
Cause work had been busy.
met because work-
Melia, you can just go into the story details.
Melia never know her. If sisters, then of course should know.
If sisters, then of course should know.
How can I explain this? Tyrea and I have separate parents. Different fathers and different mothers. both.
Different mothers both.
Meh, in same boat as Nene and Kino then.
Just
Well,
like you and Kino, Tyrea and I are not related by blood. But we had a half-brother with whom we shared a parent each.
Shared a parent each.
Brother?
No parents in common, but a brother we are both related to. Therefore, Tyrea and I are not exactly complete strangers.
Meh.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that is the most complicated things ever.
Nene does not understand. If both have same brother,
Why
cannot
cannot be one family together? Man,
Being
Nana,
different.
you are
We
simple.
have led very different lives. We never even met, let alone behaved as a family. Neither knows how to relate to the other. And so
Man,
struggles
I assume this cutscene can happen way before the lab burns down, because that is most definitely after the lab burns down.
Kino also not taught to anyone at first. Very hidey shy.
Hey, Heidi,
I
shiny,
think I'd call myself a
shy,
bit
shy.
exactly.
If want to become good friends, but not know how to put in action, then it's exactly same. But as can see for self, now Nene and Kino super best of friends.
And this is a lot of good story background, though.
How did you two achieve that? Would you teach me the way, please?
Teach me the way.
Clear as day. Nene prescribed lots of playtime.
You're, she's a little older
Also,
than you think.
sharing of yummy snacks and sleep together in same bed. If do that, become family in wink of eye.
I'm not sure I can do that with Tyrea. Seems like a lot.
Meh, Nene patience is exhaust. Miss Melia want to be sisters with Miss Tyrea.
Oh, God.
Yes, I would really like that, I think.
So now is best and only chance. No time for hemmings and whorings.
Best and only. Perhaps you're right.
Okay, then now Miss Melia go and say, "Hey, Sister Bun, come play."
Right now. I need some time to compose myself.
Oh, if Miss Melia must, but have to promise to ask soon.
Yes.
My God.
One day very soon.
They still have responsibilities, Nene. Like, seriously. Okay, that's that one. I think it's up here. Yeah, because it's one area above the mining area. Man, I wish this game wasn't so new. Because I can't find a search and collectible that I would love to figure out where it is. Because I'd be done with the bionic shoulder. Oh, the brother and sister finally get to talk to each other. I was waiting for that to happen. The power of imagination. None here.
None here.
Why nowhere has sweet wasabi?
Kino always rants so frequent about sweet wasabi. Kino. Oh, Nene have good. Kino, beloved sweet wasabi.
Should imagine it. It.
Love a Kino for sweet wasabi be put to test.
How can I imagine it inside noggin?
Not imaginate. Kino is not
Just
problem.
double hungry.
If imaginate hard, will be like from there. Nene have. Okay then. Alright. Talk Nene through it. Sweet wasabi is.
Thin, long, also a bit lumpy. Why is this so This is completely random. I mean, it brings character to the two new characters, but this one actively feels completely random.
It almost like Kino tastes sweet wasabi, just like it here, even though not. Okay, next, time to eat imaginated sweet wasabi. Kino play hero pod, and Nene be trusty. Nene will give Kino's Kino.
Okay, very weird.
Mimi? Noble Brave Kino. This even had to play
Tag with Rotbar one time.
Amazing. Nene overcome many pleas to save him. Kino, well, Kino eat every last bit. How is flavor? Kino needs few more.
This is definitely a... Actually, I think this is...
It's just no can have any flavor. Mimi, he could say what Nene wants. No flavor is no brother pun. But Kino catch whiff. Smack me.
delicious snacks nearby. Oh my god. This was completely out of left field, but I think that maybe I'm just overthinking it and it was the one from this game, but that sounded like a Xenoblade 2 track. Then again, as I said, might just be weirdly thinking. Okay, one more, two more, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 more of these things. And then there's also the Shulk. There's also a Shulk Melia one, still waiting in the capital. I guess we can do that before that one, along with the rest of the game, ending game stuff. Yeah, but I'm noticing some of these characters. Certain times of day. Afternoon. Put it straight noon.
So high up. It really is, isn't it?
Man. Yep, Kino.
When stand on tippy edge,
Let go Dizzy Whirly.
Too close.
here is nuts.
Here is much safer. Yep.
Strange view when come to think about. Clouds look like floaty fluff below feet.
You're right.
Yeah, that's a question.
I don't think I've ever been this.
I don't think I've ever been this high up before either. By technicality, you have been. It's just completely different because the world is different.
Exactly. It's floating much higher up than Frontier Village in Magna Forest. Or even
Strange, so strange. But why this island?
That is also a point. Why is
from an old
this
recall.
portion of the shoulder was
Was once inhabited.
floating here?
Many islands floating above Erisea, you know.
Kino, no. Teeny tiny islands floating in sky.
The giant
Yeah, most of these are the
and utilize Hoverstone, a
Hoverstones from Air of Sea, so
Amazing. In Earth's
Actually, you might have it backwards. Maybe they took Hoverstone from here.
ooh.
factory.
Of course, it's best to take all. Until now, no Homs or
Have
even
ever
a
set
Frontier.
foot on this continent.
That's why the book's author might only be speculating.
No, it makes sense. Shock really do know
Oh no, I'm positive there are things.
Oh no, I'm positive there are things I don't know.
Shock was so brave and cool.
Did he really?
Ricky's putting a lot of faith in Shulk.
Nothing to be also say shock is nothing.
Next up, all the Grandel stuff. We'll do interior then exterior. I am predicting this upper area one will most likely require Melia because it I've noticed we haven't had Shulk Melia in a bit. And I know the Alchemoth one is Shulk Melia. I have to get back to the top. Another sky mole. There we are. And the quiet moment is Melia Tyrea. Now that poses a question. Tyrea's in the party? When is Tyrea supposed to be in the party? Why does this look like it? Maybe I'm confusing things. This is my first time playing, but it sounds like I'm supposed to go up against the Fog King next. Why would Tyrea be in the party? Maybe story? There might be story relevance here that I'm missing. Maybe a quest I'm forgetting about? Just let me up. Okay. Definitely a little too high up for that, so we'll go out and around. Definitely weird though. Notice that most of these are late game enemies that don't really do much. Yeah, but with that, it makes me think I'm mistaken and I'm missing part of the story. Because I remember hearing this is supposed to be about 20 hours and I'm only at hour 10. I've become Hero Pawn. Saw a face of huge brog. Oh.
And that how Kino was such sudden. Now, what give? But what happened? It was just dream. Once woke up. Meh.
This dream no longer a hero pawn when woke up.
Nanny think Kino, while travel with Miss Ancient art a shifty slip that Kino practiced.
Shifty slip?
Look like really? Wait, how Nene know Kino was meh?
Flip technique.
Not to sweat. Shifty odds.
Shifty answer.
Kino working one day soon. Become hero pawn in lap.
Just in dream.
Mr. Shulk and Miss Melia such amazing. They like real life hero pawn. But
Ah.
Kino defeat King of Fog could even do more. Meh.
Kino sure he can beat the King Fog.
There's no need for Kino to everyone defeat Fog King together. If fight alone is always Nene make sure everyone stays. Kino can do
Yep. Stay safe and stay healthy.
defeat King of Fog.
Tank and medical healer.
And then maybe they build statue of Kino.
Kino, hero pawn, vanquisher of King of Fog.
Kino, Nene always by side of Kino.
Even though you will not be in the party, Kino. Sorry, but the Eeper rifle is not one of my preferred weapons. That seems odd. And I noticed there's a lack of certain... there's a lacking of quests, too. That's just sitting there. That thought is just sitting there. Anything on this ridge I need to look for? Nope, it's way further in. Okay. That last one was a little different, thankfully. Datapon's gift.
Looks like this area isn't very heavily cultivated. That might be why.
Not heavily cultivated. Frontier Village Mark II.
Village, huh? I was amazed first time.
Who like use Hom Hom Shield very much.
It's true though. It looked more like a fruit of some kind.
Kino here. This is actually gumberry that store
Ether within.
Just make it suck in ether, and then it shoot out contents like real rifle.
Is that right? I'm not sure I've ever.
Indeedy. Kino never see one lying around before.
The plants that bear them must be very rare. I knew biters, but I didn't know you had
Curiosities like these. Spiders still more popular.
I also want to use biter, but no beef. But then, when Kino gets in big sulk, Dadapon go and
Pick
gum
gun.
from somewhere.
Berry from somewhere.
So he can't.
Yes, Dad, this weapon only used now by Nopon 2 Wimpy to hold biter. Everyone jump for happy.
Ricky is a man of many talents, huh?
Is a man of many talents.
Dadapon said,
Is it a Nopon of many
for
talents?
making into weapon from
Making into weapon from Hom Hom gun.
Inspired by a Hom's gun.
Charlotte's Ether rifle. Yep.
Get away weapons.
There's only one inspiration for a gun. It's gonna be for Ricky, and that's gonna be Charla.
Kino still not always hit target.
Pointers, eh? From what?
Kino also thinks so.
Right. Then maybe.
Properly handle the weapon.
Am I right?
Dunno. How should knowing
I reckon the weapon's more beat up than it should be.
what Kino should do?
It's important to be as careful. Handle it too roughly, and you could end up warping the grip.
And you could end up warping the grip.
Aim is a little off. It could potentially.
Man, Shulk, leave the technical stuff out.
I've always liked tinkering with weapons. Even
Even made Ryan's weapon. Yes, multiple times, Shulk.
Maintained, I'm your guy.
Shulk really second most awesome of
All right. But for now, let's. In return, could you perhaps?
Kino.
Share some more stories. Man, Shulk is the middle ground between a, oh, that's not where I want to go. The mixture between scientist and, like, historian. He loves hearing stories, but he does everything science-based. Wow. Random Melia. Making plans. This one's gonna be off-key for a bit.
Miss Merly, everything okay?
I was pondering the shape of things that are to come.
The shape of things that are to come.
Fuzzy shape of King of Fog thing?
No.
Even beyond that.
When this is over, when the battle is won,
What will you do after this battle is done?
That's a good question.
what will you...
Miss Merly and others.
Sidekicks.
Kino.
Just a joke.
Please.
You wish to be a hero pawn, yes? If that was enough to startle you.
You've got a long way to go.
And yet, I hardly think you need to feel hurried. This journey we're on, I know you will have many chances to prove yourself yet.
And
Also, I think you cut a very fine figure.
there is a very...
Whoa, then Kino already might.
If you're asking that question,
It's a sign you're not.
Merly make no sense.
what will you do after you speak to Ricky?
Mama, what Miss Merly mean?
As laudable as it is to have made new friends, surely it
But
is
first
something
step
worth
is
accepting.
to hear them.
After Dadapon come back from adventure, he bolted. So then, Kino also want to tell about how Kino make friends.
What really counts is inside you, but you still have much time. Perhaps it would do.
Perhaps it will do you good just to...
What is
dwell
Merly
on it.
like? We not go back once King of Fog goes splosh?
You are forgetting something. The Junks is quite severely damaged.
Junks is severely damaged, and while repairable,
It will not happen
it will
overnight.
most likely not happen overnight.
Everyone expects big
It was only a little
Think a while ago, you were hiding behind Nene. Yeah, that is true.
helping those you encounter, no matter the problem. Indeed. Stripe.
Yeah, he's becoming
So, Miss Melly
more
today?
outgoing
Well,
and
being
tougher.
told the answers does not equal learning.
Does not equal learning.
This. Why don't
Miss
Man. All these quiet moments are very weird. I also noticed for as big as this map is, there's not many of the quiet moments. In fact, we have all of them. Next one, last two, at least on Biona's shoulder, are that we can do. That top one's gonna be an issue. It's down here by the water. The longest trek we would have to make for one of these, and the one on the bridge right before Sultan Seal Island, with the final one being in Alchemath. Right? Let's check Alchemath's map again. Yeah. There's only one, and it sits right there. Okay, we're on the edge of where that one's visible, meaning we have a couple more feet to go. But watching all these quiet moments is really nice, even if I'm talking over them and criticizing them and commentating on them. Are really nice because they do develop the characters a lot. And I might be skimming a little too quickly. Tyrea's uncertainty, this one actually appears now. Interesting.
It's a fateful
And in fact, a Melia one.
We should see each other again here, like this.
Oh,
Tyrea
it's the sister talk,
brought you to the Biona's
though.
shoulder?
A good question. Honestly, I had no motive.
Is this just a redo of
One
when
day
they
that
talked
day,
outside
I
of the
honestly
lab?
more. Before long, I found myself here. That's all.
So it is but a work of chance. Is that right?
Exactly. Though I certainly didn't expect that chance would bring me back to Alchemy.
Why is chance
This is just as I
capitalized?
told you. I helped Elam with his research and surveilled the city, waiting for the right opportunity.
So then, you're saying you remained here in order to win back the capital?
Win back the
yes?
capital,
If
yes?
I'm honest, I have to admit, I did consider it. At least until the Fog King appeared.
And then?
The people who still live here, when I showed up, I was a dead woman walking. But they
I was a
took me in
dead
without
woman
question.
walking, but they took me in without question.
Like that, falling victim to that accursed monster. It doesn't bear thinking about. That's why.
You feel yourself indebted to them, right? Tyrea, you've changed.
Have I? Have I really?
Tyrea, if it's all right with you, why not come with us?
Why not come with us?
Melia,
Are you
We can't
saying
pretend the past didn't happen. I know that. But still, can't we at least band together?
Are you saying
I-
I've had this one for this long? Oh, nope.
Is that so? Forgive me, Tyrea. It was thoughtless not to consider your feelings. You must see me as your mother's killer.
You must see me as your mother's killer.
That's not an issue. I just don't understand.
What do you mean? What don't you understand?
What is the understanding here?
I simply... Since the day Yumea drew her final breath, I've lost sight of the path I should walk.
Ah,
The same now. What can I focus on? Where should I go? What will bring meaning to my
very
existence?
interesting set
Even my staying here.
for this
When
one.
it comes down to it, I'm just resigning myself to the winds of chance.
Tyrea, that's wrong.
Melia, you continue to misjudge me. I have not.
I'm not changed. I have not changed.
I've never known anything. Not even my own desires.
I can tell you feel lost, Tyrea.
I've never had anything remotely resembling your brilliance.
Everyone, and I mean everyone, feels doubt. We lost sight of the right path in the Great War. We all did, not just you. I did as well. Nay, I still do.
It would be
now.
a heinous lie to say
If
all
I
her
said
doubts
that
are
all my
behind her.
doubts were behind me,
Hmm.
it would be a heinous lie. When your heart is lost at sea and drifting, it takes time to find answers within. And when you've lost someone important to you, it takes more time still. Hear me. You are strong enough. In time,
Ah,
you will find your answers.
and I assume this is probably why the
My
other
skills
quests
will
didn't show me
be
up.
recognized. Though I may have used them to try and end your life.
Is that still something you wish to do?
If that were the case, you would have gone sailing over the edge of the Bionis shoulder a long time ago.
That were true, you would have been sailing over
I
the
believe so
shoulder.
too. When in reality, I'm standing here talking with you. So then, I think that leaves us some room for friendship. Doesn't it?
You speak just like those Homs you travelled with.
I take that as a compliment, actually. But it's as you say. It's yet another thing I've learnt from them.
Why are you so damn persistent? Is that your crown princess duty? Or do you simply pity the weakling I've become?
Enough. I'll hear no more of this self-loathing. My heart tells me it's the right thing to do. That is all. That is my reason, and the only answer you'll get.
Melia.
What's more, Tyrea? You're all the family I have left.
That is true. Tyrea is the only family Melia even has left.
Listen. Once we have dealt with the matter at hand, would you please give me your answer again?
And what if I cannot give you the answer that you're looking for?
I will respect whatever conclusion you arrive at. So long as it's one.
As long as it's one you can live with.
Don't get your hopes up.
Fine. That will suffice for now. I'll be waiting, Tyrea.
Very interesting quiet moment. So yeah, no, definitely not party, but
Should I really go along with Melia? Am I worthy? After all the years spent in shadows, all the blood.
that is a very interesting.
Melia, Mother,
Give me a sign.
sign.
Okay. This is a much longer part than I was expecting it to be. We'll do this one and then I'll end it here because the last two obviously are the one in Grandel between Melia and Tyrea and Melia with Shulk in Alchemoth.
Ah, Shulk.
Yep, Shulk and Melia are finally talking.
Something catch your eye?
What a view. It's nice to see the capital like this.
Yeah, that excluding the void next to it, that is a gorgeous view of the capital, though.
It's making me consider my position and standing.
I see.
My brethren, who transformed into Telethia back then, and those who survived, feeling the sadness that seeped into this land.
land.
Men, my father and brother's expectations, calling me the hope of the High Entia. I must be an empress worthy of taking on that mantle. But I don't know how. Much as I hate to admit it, I have not been able to find the right answer yet.
Melia.
Shulk, you of all people must surely understand. You who secured a future for all of us in that decisive battle.
You know, I've been thinking a lot lately.
About what my visions were.
What my visions were.
Oh?
The future that Zanza wanted. That was certainly one of the things I saw. But we fought to deny that future. And in doing so, forged our own path. That's part of it too. But now that I can no longer see them, I find myself doubting. Are we really actually determining our own fate all along?
Well, it's a good question. But look, you have saved me more times than I can count. That did not come about because of your visions. You used your own judgment, and you chose to act, did you not? And thanks to that, I believe I've grown as an individual as well.
Yeah.
I hardly think I said anything funny.
I'm sorry. You're right. I want my actions to have meaning too. Not to craft Zanza's future, nor defy him and bend the world to a future of our design.
This cutscene here really represents everything, all the lessons learned from the original.
What would my father and brother wish for? I wonder.
I don't think you need mystic visions to work that out.
I don't think you need mystic visions to work that out.
They just want you to be happy, right?
My gloom is no match for you, Shulk. It's just
Man.
as you say. To become the hope of the High Entia is a fate I choose for myself. Those were the words Father imparted to me. There is no need to fear. That is how my brother encouraged me. I've been so impatient and homesick. I nearly forgot those most important words. I can hear Father lecturing me even now, chiding me for my actions. I give you my thanks, Shulk.
It's nothing.
And really, this is a full recap of both the with the character's own commentary of the previous story a year before. That makes this cutscene worth everything. No matter how long this cutscene is, and it's kind of long actually. It's been a minute, at least. This is actually a really good cutscene.
Is the future I wish for.
Yeah, if anyone could make it happen, it's you. But I won't lie to you. The road ahead will be long and arduous. I hope you won't mind me lending a hand. After all, that's the future I want too.
Shulk. Indeed, it'll be my pleasure.
Man, that was an amazing cutscene for the ending. But that's going to be it for this part. As I said, it would end up being mostly quiet moment cutscenes. Next time, we'll head into Alchemoth, get the last of the quiet moments before heading into the currently next story mission quest. to face the Fog King in the Imperial Villa. But in between parts, I'll see if I can start doing that other quiet moment back in Grandel, since I got what appears to be the other quiet moment that happens before that. So, thank you all for watching, and next time you'll either A, see me already in front of the quiet moment in Alchemoth, or B, back in Grandel, sitting right in front of in front of that quiet moment. So, thank you all for watching, hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and take care.